and we welcome Gunnar to Intentional Talk. And Gunnar, you had a great weekend of defense. Do you feel yourself locked in on the field similar to how a hitter is locked in at the plate?
Yes, man. I just felt like I've been able to really just get my feet up under me and getting really comfortable at playing short and third. And I just feel like I'm able to finally show what I can do.
Okay, your walk-up song has always been Motley Crue's Kickstart My Heart. Why does that song get you so fired up?
Well, I actually didn't hear about them until about 3 years ago, and then I listened to their songs, and it just really clicked with me, and I love listening to them.
So let me tell you something, Gunnar. Let me just tell you something. I don't know if you've heard of a little thing called Oriole Magic, but Uncle Kevin played for the Orioles with the show trainer Brian Ebel, okay? And I'm going to tell you, we produced this thing. Have you heard it? And if you haven't, I want you to just listen up real quick.
Something magic happens every time you go. You make the magic happen. The magic of Orioles baseball. O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, business happens. Magic, 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 magic. Something magic happens.
So, Gunnar, I saw you bobbing your head. It would be my pleasure for you guys and that crew, since you guys have been on fire this year, to remake that right there, and Brian Ebel could be the show head singer. What do you think?
Yeah, I first heard that song in AA whenever we were in the playoff push there, and yeah, it was hilarious hearing that. So I don't know, it could be a remake in the future.
Now, you know what I love about dudes that are in the show is that, you know, you guys were good at something else other than baseball. And, you know, going back here, and Jake Peavy, obviously, telling us some stuff, but you are a darn good basketball player. So I want to ask you, is there anybody on that team that sometimes you feel like you need to dunk on? And I'll start with Mr. Batista. Do you think he can go over the top?
Man, I don't know if I still got as much bounce as I do. Back in, I guess, a few years in high school. I haven't been out on a basketball court and tried to dunk in a little while, but yeah, that'd be a tall task, to say the least.
Hey, Gunnar, Kevin mentioned our good friend Jake Peavy here at the network, and former teammate of mine, and you guys grew up both in Alabama, you and Selma, him in Mobile, and can you just talk about the friendship and what, you know, his coaching you and mentoring you and what that's meant to you?
Yeah, I mean, it just honestly gave me a glimpse of, or he gave me some ideas of how big league life was, and then just being able to have him come out to practice and just see the energy that he brought, and just how, honestly, he treated each and every day, no matter if he was a player or a coach. It was really awesome to have him out there and just really get the experience from him.
I want to know.
All right, and he told me.
Go ahead.
He told me you're a big hunter, big fisherman. So I had a question for you, because I want to know this, because I do fish a little bit, but I'm not much of one. If you could sit for one day in a deer lease and not get a shot off, or one day on a boat and not get a bite, what are you choosing?
Definitely a hunting stand. I'm more of a catcher when it comes to fishing. If they're not biting, I don't tend to stay out there too long.
I want to know about Gunnar the person. You're 22 years old. On the rare day off, what are you doing?
Just catching up on my rest first off, and then honestly it depends on. I usually hang out with Adley and now Colton Cowser. They came up, and we'll probably go watch a movie or just grab something to eat, and then might mix in a few video games as well.
Hey, so you mentioned Colton Cowser. You guys had a little fun with each other, some Lego building. I'm a Lego builder, father of 5, done tons of Lego. You guys did the Millennial Falcon.
We did.
First of all, who won this? Oh, he won it. So he had to go out and brag about this. Did you challenge him to another construction contest?
Yeah, he's dragging his feet on it this year. We started building on the Razor Crest. Yeah, he's taking his time. He was waiting to build whenever he got up here because he bought it. And then, yeah, I'm way ahead of him right now, but he's wanting me to pause, so I don't really know if I'm going to do that just yet or not.
Love that. Now, when you were growing up, your dad built a field in the back of your house which screams home run derbies, which streams maybe wiffle ball games late night, no sleep. That's why you're catching up on your sleep, maybe days off. How cool is that?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was the field that everybody came to practice. We did our city league and our travel ball practice there as well. So having that to just literally walk outside the backyard and go practice baseball is really awesome, and a bunch of memories there as well.
And those were you in those photos?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Can you
That is
believe?
awesome.
Can you imagine having a photo of yourself that's not grainy? For that age,
No.
guys?
Or in color.
Yeah,
It's
no.
even hard to find them in color.
Mine's black and white.
Yeah, being able to see pictures from my dad and then my grandfather is it's weird being able to see pictures from when I was that young. Be that, I guess, colorful.
So good. Hey, Gunnar, I had a question. Your team, you guys all kind of have come up together. Kind of how special is that you guys have gone through this path? Like, you were mentioning Adley and hanging out with Colton and all these guys. You guys are all doing. Kevin and I did the same thing in Florida. We all kind of got up to the big leagues at the same time together, and you guys are going out. We were losing a lot of games. You guys are winning a lot of games. Just talk about how cool that is to do with kind of all the guys you got drafted with.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. They're all, even outside of baseball, players are just awesome guys. I mean, they're all really fun to be around, and that makes the last half of the season much more enjoyable because you have a bunch of guys that just enjoy being there and cut up, and that's what I feel like that's what you need going into the last half of the season, because that's when it can be a grind for some, but having those lighthearted people all the time, it makes it really fun coming to the park.
No, super fun. Now I want to know who the cheapest of the guys are now, your boys, you know what I'm saying? Because there's always they're all great guys, but there's one that's a little frugal, and I just would like to know who's, when you guys go out to dinner, who's not picking up the check.
I feel like we honestly do a pretty good job of, if somebody picks it up, then one of the other two or three, however many we have, will pick it up. So I feel like we have a good system going on right now.
All right, good system you have for getting on base, too. You're always on there. You're scoring a ton of runs for your team. But I have a question for you, and you're going to have to kind of go into some Oriole magic here. Do you know who holds the record for most consecutive games on base for the Baltimore Orioles?
Wow.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go with somebody that I've met. I'm going to try Brian Roberts.
That's a good
He's
call.
pretty fast.
He was teammates with Brian Roberts.
No.
Yeah,
I
the
showered with
actual
him, Gunnar.
answer?
I showered with Brian. Gunnar, I don't know if you have a monitor, but it's Uncle Kevin here. I couldn't run, field, hit, or throw, but I got on base 52 straight games by hit, walk, or hit by batter right there, Gunnar.
There
that
we
was
go.
Without any speed, even a toolbox. I don't even have a toolbox.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
He'll send you an autograph ball in the mail. You should get it in 2 to 3 business days.
Definitely go in my room.
Okay.
That's right.
Wall of fame. It's time now for Secret Santos, Gunnar. This is the part of the show where you tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows.
Oh, man. Secret that nobody knows.
Yeah, maybe you sang choir in high school. Ooh,
I actually did sing in choir in high school. I feel like I have a
did? He
sneaky,
hasn't told anybody that.
good voice for country music.
Ooh.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
You want to give us
Or
a
like can sing country music decently well.
You want to give us a little sample?
I don't
That's
need
for-
no rocking chair.
That's for karaoke on the bus only. Maybe the locker room after the games.
You can come to karaoke in the basement. We have a good time.
Geritol and your Medicare.
Gunnar Henderson, thank you so much for joining IT. We appreciate
Gunnar,
the
thank you.
time, my man.